Mechanic Crafter, and today I'm here with something just a little bit different. We're going to be playing with UV resin. I love this stuff because it's like instant. No messing, no waiting around, and no mixing. So I thought what we could make are these gorgeous little cookie cutter ornaments. Now these cookie cutters, I think you get a set of 6. They were definitely less than £1 from Home Bargains. How they're actually made is, see, I'll get a one that you can see a bit better. This background is an old Christmas card. These were just some bits for some broken jewellery in UV resin. And these are Tim Holtz, not sure how you pronounce that, Christmas sentiment stickers. And just some jute twine that I had left over from binding the Alice journal. We've seen that one. I love this one. It's like, I don't know if you can see, is it going to focus? Like 2 Victorian era people, very Dickensian. And I just thought these were something fun and a way to use up all Christmas cards. And yeah, it's a bit messy. Did I remember the gloves? I didn't remember the gloves. I will have to get the gloves out. Gloves are a must. So I'm going to clear this and then get out the other bits that you're going to need. As I said, UV resin. This I got from AliExpress. If I can find it, I will link it below. It has been a well-used bottle. And this is UV resin hard, 25-gram bottle. It has a little nozzle on top. And to set the UV resin, I'm using a UV light. I got this from Lidl's, I think it was about £15. And be careful with this, don't look into it. I will be doing this off camera so there's no glare or anything. And as I say, if you're using this, I recommend gloves, which I will get some out. Still didn't get them out. So these were Christmas cards that were collected by family members and myself of last year, and I just, you know me, I hoard everything. Christmas cards are one of my favourite things to hoard because they are so pretty and they have 1,000,001 uses, and I'll probably be doing some other stuff with them. I'm not sure what yet, but I will find something. So just various Christmas cards, and these are the Tim Holtz, apologise, I still don't know how to say that, stickers. You get 4, 5 or 6 maybe, you get 4 sheets in a pack. If I can find them, I will link them down below. If you don't need these, you could use like the words from the cards or from the, I've cut all the backs off the cards so I could store more of them. So I've got itchy hand. So like I say, you could use these words. I just thought I've got them, I might as well use them. These have been hoarded in my stash for 2 years now. Bad, I know, but it's me. If they get put away, they're not going to be used. So, and also I'm going to be using the 3-in-1 glue. I recommend silicone base glue. It doesn't have to be this 3-in-1. I think for the decorations I made these at the start of last year. This year? Yeah. The start of this year. I used Yoo-hoo glue in the tube. And that did the trick. But I've run out of that, so I'm going to use the 3-in-1. Hoping it works. It's a silicone based glue. They both take my nail varnish off. So I'm assuming, I don't know, that's my logic. So first thing we need to do is find a pencil. So I found my pencil and I pulled in some more Christmas cards. So I've decided to go for the Gingerbread Man first off because he's nice and big. And oh, do I like the new mat? I got a new mat. Bigger, better, cleaner. Let's see how long it stays like that. So I'll get back to where I was. Gingerbread Man cutter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to audition. I learned this from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'm going to audition what I would like this to be saying. So see, that could have a Christmas tree behind it, or the church. I don't like either of those for that particular one. We could have the post box with the robin at its head. I'm not loving that either. Christmas cottage. Actually, no. Nope. 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 Oh, now we have this Winter Wonderland. Can you see that? And I'll try and bring it up. And the Winter Wonderland just fits nicely there, and then we'll have the trees. I'm going to go with this one. Excuse me, my breath went down the wrong way. So we're just going to position our gingerbread man where we want him. I'm not bothered about this walking bit here. We'll cover that with some gems or something. And then I'm going to cut round him. No, that's getting a step ahead. I'm going to draw around with my pencil. And just making sure we try not to move them too much. I'm making a hash of this, I tell you. Completely moved him. And there's my head in the frame as well. My goodness. Okay. Good enough. Now we're going to cut around him. What I'm going to say is, I know we've drawn around him, but I'm just going to leave a smidgen of a border because I did shift a lot. So just a smidge. We can always come in later and cut off any dramatic excess. Plus we also want to get a good seal between the card and the cookie cutter to encase our resin. And you know me, I am probably going to keep the bits of this card that are left. Because to me there was still a lot of usable stuff there, like these trees here. This snow here. It will probably, I'm going to see more snippet rolls because I have all those receipts still. I should post a picture somewhere of the wall receipts. So let's just check that our cookie cutter fits over our card. Yes, it does. Okay, glue book. Let's bring in the 3-in-1. Now I'm going to apply this to the card, and we want quite a generous amount because, like I say, we are making a seal. We don't want anything escaping. See, I missed a bit there. and push. Push the card under the cutter. Oh no, see, I got glue on it already. I'm just going to come in with a bit of stuff, wipe off. Anything that's too extra of the glue. And we're going to put him to one side to try and see where we have these little bits here. We'll come back in and get those after we are done. So we're going to put him to one side to dry. Let's choose, oh, now I quite like a snowman in my snowman, and I know I had one here, but it's too big. So let's see what else we have. Oh, I have a penguin in this. That's a maybe. Decided I'm going with the penguin. Now I don't know if I want this little dude here or the bigger one here. I like the cute little one. Again, draw around him. And cut them out. Keeping it. We could probably use that with our penguin as well. And a generous amount of glue. Completely missed the cardboard then. And it's sticking to my fingers. Make sure we're all covered. Yep. I'm going to put him down one side to dry with our gingerbread man, which is nearly there. And I will go and prepare for the resin. I'm back. I'm wearing my gloves. This one's a bit big, but I also forgot to mention, whoops, just shutting that down there. Cocktail stick. It just helps push the resin into the little nooks and crannies. So what we're going to do first is just a layer. Make sure everything's sealed. Just a layer, thin layer of resin. How many times can you say layer? And it's just essentially flooding the inside of the cookie cutter. think did my head get in frame there, sorry. I should probably have tied my hair back as well. Okay, we've got a couple of bubbles that I'm going to try and pop with the cocktail stick or push out to the side. See, I've missed a patch just over here. And put some extra resin in and just use the cocktail stick. Just turn it around. Oh, we've got a big bubble there. That actually might be on the glue. I've got one in the middle here. Okay, so I'm going to take this to my UV light, which is set up behind me, and I'm going to cure it for 120 seconds. Is that 2 minutes? You know me and maths, it doesn't go well. And see if it's hard. And while that's doing that, can you hear it working away there? We're bringing in Mr. Penguin. See, I'm not bothered about all of this mess on the back. We can sort that out later with some pretty scrapbook paper or more cards. So again, we're just flooding the cookie cutter with the resin. We'll come in with the cocktail stick, make sure we've got it in all the nooks and crannies, and move all of the bubbles out of the way. Nope, missed a bit again. Same spot but on the other side. Bubble. I'm going to try and pop it or push it to the side where it's less noticeable. And I'll be back when these have cured. So 2 minutes, was it 120 seconds? Was enough. They've gone solid as a rock. Now I will say the metal gets a little bit warm to the touch, and so just be careful. So like I did with the other ones, I used pearls and rhinestones on button jewellery. I'm just going to use the flat back pearls that I use for the gift tags for these ones, and I'm just going to put down another layer of resin, just a thin layer, not bothered so much about where it goes. So we're just building up in layers. Where did I put the cocktail stick? Whoops, this is going to go everywhere. That was why I put down this protective mat. As you can see, I've been gluing and painting and all sorts of it. Now I have some specialist tweezers here that I reserve for dunking in resin. And like I say, we can just cover up the bottom of that word there. Oh no. Okay, maybe that one wants to live over there. And obviously that one wants to live on the mat. Okay, turn over. Turn over. I want you down there to cover up that bit there. Okay, and I think we're going to need one more. See, they're all covered in resin now. I'm sorry. Okay. Get a hold. Nope. It's not a plain ball. And it fell in upside down. But it's okay. Always saving it. And I'm just thinking, There's a little bit of yucky stuff there that I'm trying to get off. Got it. I just feel like it needs more. Little one down there. You can just stick you over. And one. They keep going in upside down. Over there. I'm going to put that back in the under the lamp for another 120 seconds. And we can concentrate on this one if you can hear me over that. So again, flooding it with resin. And bringing in our pearls, fatback pearls. Normally these work. No, go to the way. Am I in frame? Sorry. I just like groups of 3. I think 1 at the top. I like groups of 3, 1 at the top. Flippity flip. And 1 somewhere over here. Oh, I thought it was going to land in the right way. Like that. And I will put that in when that one is done. So they've come out. And as you can see, they've got a high gloss finish in those little pearls, and you can still see the glitter sparkling from the cards. I love that because I've just realised that's like the colour of gingerbread. So what I'm going to do is come in with my scissors and just try and neaten up the excess. As I say, oh no, see what I've done? We'll have to cover that with something. And a bit up here with this. Overzealous. Let's see if we can do it better with this one. So now we need something to cover the backs of these, and I'm just going to pull out my paper scraps, Christmas paper scraps. Let's see what is in here that we can use. I do know what I put some quite large pieces in recently. So we just, again, draw around. Cut it out. This time I don't want to leave any excess, I want to get as close as we can get. Because there's resin and all sorts in glue, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 instead of a wet glue. Let's see how that just finishes the back off nicely. And now I've got some scrap card, and I'm going to put one of these stickers on, and we have the word Winter Wonderland, so we don't want those again. What about 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly? I'm just going to stick to that on here and cut around that. And that's just strengthening that up a bit, and then find some place we want to put it. I'm going to say over here. Can we see that? I'm going to focus so we can still see the pearl and the picture behind. So I'm just going to take the 3-in-1 again, put a dot there and a dot there, and it's stringy. And put that over there like that, hold it down. Stay where I put you. And then for the back, to hang it, a length of twine, I can't remember where this came from. It's white with like a gold ribbon through it. Tie that into a knot. Do we tie it into a knot? No. Flip this over. A big dollop of glue on the back. And then I'm going to say put some more glue on, because you can never have too much glue. Right, I'm going to put that one side, wait for it to dry. So again, you'll draw around. Oh no. Draw around our penguin. Okay, first I'm going to do the sticker. A Christmas tree, let's go with that one. Again, back it onto some card. And I think I want that going there like that. And we're going to flip it. Some glue. Put our string on. Put that down. And then our button paper. Just pull that paper down over the string. My hands are all gluey and it's now all over. It just scrapes off. It's fine. So yes, that's the way to go. String, oops, string, then backing paper. Then you don't get that big nasty mess on the back. So there we have our cookie cutter Christmas decorations. I just think they're so cute. And you could tie them on as gift tags and then people can hang them up on their tree. So I hope this gives you some inspiration and a way to reuse your Christmas cards. Don't believe me if you're holding Christmas cards all year. I think I'm going to go play and make the others. Put these to one side to dry. And I will see you next time. Just bring them closer. Will it focus? So I've been a Kenny Crafter. Thank you so much for watching. 'Tis the season. I'll see you next time. Bye!